Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, and today we have something different to show you. It's called Robot City Adventures, published by Templar Publishing. It's not a mainstream comic like a DC or a Marvel or an Image or a Indrajal or any of those sort, right? It's I've never come across this book before. It's by a person called Paul Collicutt, and this one is called Rust Attack. And what I like about this book is it has a little bit of lenticular shine to it, just for the robot. That's where the lenticular really shows in. I hope you guys can see it. So what we'll do is we'll quickly take a couple of minutes, run through what this is. And by the way, this is a series of books. This is just one book which I have. There are multiple other books which is part of this series, and I'll show you the covers of those as well. We'll quickly run through and see what does this book in have, and is it something worth picking up. So let's get right to it. So Robot City Adventures Rust Attack, that's the story, and it says that featuring Rod and Mike, Robot City super sleuths. So these guys are detectives. So it takes place in a place called Robot City, and this is a map of the city where humans, it's a future city where humans live along with the robots, and you can see a robot which is like a shaped like a lighthouse. So the stories are from this city, and it has different sort of stories of how the life goes on there, right? So this one is a detective kind of story where they find that some of the robots, especially the dancers, the robotic dancers, so to speak, are getting infected with rust, right? And they're called in to investigate. Like this is a rust that's starting up. Who is responsible, right? Because in a place where robots exist, and rust is a big thing for them, and it could be the end of the entire population. So this is something pretty big that these guys need to now investigate and find who is responsible for that, and that's what the book follows, right? It's a I would say it's not a very very well thought out kind of detective story. It's very simple, it jumps very fast, follows a very simple mystery. What you would like in this page is actually how you would start thinking of how people will think if they coexist along with robots in this future city. That's I think the best thing that I got out of reading this book, right? And how robots think, and they make robots seem like very simple, kind of like human beings in this book, and the problems they could have living in a society where they are not an intelligent evolved race who could wipe out all humanity, like shown in the movies like iRobot or any of the other robotic movies like Terminator or anything. This shows robots in a different light altogether, and I think this is a very grounded story on how robots could function in a human society, and what could be the challenges they could face. And it then shows you some lightweight humor, and what makes the clock tick for a robot versus a human being, and all those sort of stuff. So that's how I will put it. The good part is mystery gets solved, everybody is happy, and one more adventure comes to close in Robot City, and the dancers are cured of all rust. And that's it. That's the simple book, very small book, nothing major, few pages, and it talks about welcome to Robot City, the city that never rusts. So that's an interesting piece there, and it's published in the price is in pounds, as you can see. So again, I love the cover. So there are a bunch of other covers as well of robot cities, and I will show them also. I'm also showing them in this video. But I hope you guys like this set of videos where I kind of take you and show you something which is not mainstream comic book, and see if you guys also want to jump in and get some of this. So let me know what you think about this, and watch out for the next mystery comic book that I will get to present to you next time. So bye bye.